When I was asked to be GOFISH's patron, I'd already seen some of the work over a couple of years, and so I was delighted and very proud to be asked to do that job. GOFISH is really important as far as I'm concerned, first of all for the young people, because it gets them ready for work. And some young people need a little bit more help to do that than others, but also the fact that for the businesses in the area, they'll always say to us that some young people are not work ready, and this is a way of helping young people become work ready. I think I measure GOFISH's success so far in how many young people they have on the programme, how many of those young people are either in work or getting work, how many young people perhaps that are looking at starting their own businesses, because this is another part of GOFISH, helping those young entrepreneurs that we have in the area. Secondly, it's when I speak to businesses, have they heard of GOFISH? Are they using GOFISH? The college also will tell me that they're involved in GOFISH. So the fact that they're actually out there, that people know about them, and that actually they're delivering some outcomes, that's the way I look at it. I think it is very difficult at times to form partnerships with schools. Schools have huge pressures on them for very specific outcomes for their young people. And I just think that you have to keep plugging away at it, get the opportunity to talk to parents, to talk to teachers, if you can get to the head teacher, and specifically to the teacher that's responsible for careers guidance. And hopefully you can slowly get your name in there. I also think that as local schools see outcomes coming from GOFISH and young people are talking about it in their schools, that is the way to do it. But it is difficult, and I understand the pressure that schools are under, but also they are responsible for making sure that young people in their care at school do have opportunities to be work ready, and this is a great way of doing it. I'm not sure I've got all the advice to give to GOFISH. I think they're doing a great job at the moment, but they just need to keep going. They need to be able to get to young people, both in the colleges, but also if they can get into the schools, in schools, to start working more and more with local businesses, because the more young people that can be connected to businesses, and the more businesses that will help young entrepreneurs, young people that want to go into their own businesses. And in Wiltshire, we have a lot of young entrepreneurs that have been very successful in starting their own businesses. GOFISH needs to encourage them to go out and help other young people. So I think if they keep going the way they're going, I'm still very proud to be their patron. I think my role as patron of GOFISH, and particularly in the next year, is to first of all try and raise the profile of it. So when I'm out talking to businesses, talking to schools, talking to the college, that I can mention GOFISH, that's really important. I think to be around at some of their events and to be talking to those young people and making them feel special, if that's how they want to feel, or just giving them some advice that I might have, then that's important as well. When you are leader of the council, then you can open doors, and I'm really willing, and I have done in the past, open doors to businesses, to public services, in order that GOFISH's name is known in our community in Wiltshire. I have invited some GOFISH members into County Hall to spend a couple of hours with us in the public sector, to learn about what we do, and to look at perhaps working in this sector in their future careers. It is quite interesting that young people often think of the private sector, sometimes the voluntary sector, but we'd like more people to think about going and coming into the public sector and making a career in the public sector. Maybe if we do this with Wiltshire Council, we can encourage our other public sector partners, whether that be fire, police, health, the probation service, to do exactly the same. A piece of work that I'm really interested in going forward is the programme for young entrepreneurs that GOFISH is having more and more interest in. Young people starting their own business is exciting. They're looking at things like Dragon's Den, they're looking at things like The Apprentice, and they're beginning to think, well, I've got some ideas and I can start my business and work for myself. So I think GOFISH offering those very, very small young businesses and those young entrepreneurs the business support that often they need. They've probably got the good ideas, but they need that extra special bit of business advice, I think is an exciting way forward for the programme. I would sum up GOFISH in 3 short phrases. First of all, it is young people gaining confidence. It is then giving them the opportunity either to start their own business or the opportunity to learn to be work ready. And thirdly, it's about success. The success of those young people and the success of those businesses that give them the opportunity.